Guys, so welcome back to another video. Before I go any further, I must say a heartfelt thank you to everybody who watched the video, the first video. I got a really good support and I really appreciate it. Thank you to those who subscribed as well. It really means a lot to me. I just want us to continue to share, to continue to grow and learn new things. So today is Sunday. We're out with the family at the park. Everybody's here, my husband, all the kids, and myself. It's a little bit, I wouldn't say cold, but it's chilly. It's a light jacket day, but soon we won't be able to come to the park at all because it's about to be very cold here in New Jersey. So we brought them out today to have some fun. So stay with us and see what fun, not me, what fun the kids are going to be having. Okay? So this is Mutt and Jeff, guys. You don't see one without the other. So it's Jessica and Abigail, my two sweethearts.
Hi, I'm Jess. Abby, not Mutt and Jeff.
So it's actually Jessica and Abigail. As I told you guys, Jessica is my husband's first daughter, my bonus child, and Abigail is my niece turned daughter. So we're all out here, and this is my husband over here with a swag. That's Jason. Where did Jadine go? Oh, the kids are over here on their scooters. Khalil, say hi. Say hi.
Hi, Mrs. Scribe.
You turned down to subscribe? And this is Jadine.
Daddy, say hi. Say hi to Mrs. Scribe, bro.
Oh, tell them like, share, subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe.
Okay.
Back else you go to the park. So what does Daddy? Okay. So we're going to
Okay, guys. So, as I told you in the first video, Khalil is specially abled, but as I said, he tries everything. This is his sister. That's Jadine. Everything she does, he does. So if you're just a regular person on the road and you see us coming, chances are you wouldn't even know that he's specially abled. But you can see the comparison with the two. Jadine is 5, Khalil is 9, and they're basically the same size. look at him. He's just as active. He tries everything. He climbs, he hops, he skips, he jumps. He does everything. Okay, friends, so we're back home. We just got back in from the park. We had a lot of fun. The kids got a chance to do their thing, They were on their scooters, the swings, the slides, they did everything. But it started to get a little bit colder, so we decided to wrap it up and we came in. A few things I'd like to address. If you're an observant person, I'm sure if you reach this far in the video, you might have a few questions or a few concerns based on a few things you saw in the video, which is really one of the main reasons why we're doing this channel, to shed light and to answer questions and to learn and grow. So you would have noticed that one of Khalil's eyes, when he looks in the camera, it turns inward, the left eye to be exact. He has a lazy eye, that's what it's called. So in our culture, we would probably say he's cross-eyed or something like that, but he has had that issue since birth. It was somewhat in both eyes. The right eye kind of resolved itself, but the left one still has the issue. So he is currently seeing a pediatric ophthalmologist, and they have plans, or they do plan to correct it. So within the next 2 weeks or so, he has eye surgery scheduled where they're going to straighten that eye. And when we're about to do that, I am going to do a video when he's going in for that, so you'll see everything that happens, or as much as I can show that will take place on that day. The second thing, when he speaks, I don't know if some of you noticed that he kind of clenches his jaw, and the characteristics of his voice is kind of like robust, his coarse. Well, that stems from, I'm not sure if a lot of you are aware, but kids with cerebral palsy, most of them have contracted muscles. Their muscles are tight. That's the reason why a lot of them don't walk and they don't use their hands and their legs as much, or sometimes not at all, because the muscles get so contracted. So Khalil does have some amount of contraction, but not as much. He does extend, and he's somewhat flexible with his muscles, but in some parts, like in the back of his legs, he has a little bit of contraction. It's tight to an extent. So if you notice, when he walks, he's kind of on a tippy toe. Not as bad as some kids again, but the doctor said that's the main reason why he clenches his jaw and his voice sounds like that, because just like the muscles in the arms and the legs get contracted, the muscle in the jaws and the voice box, they are somewhat contracted as well. So it's like a tension when the air passes through the voice box to get out of his mouth. That's why he sounds like that, and his speech is not as clear as we'd want it to be. But we do understand him when he speaks. Sometimes he might have to repeat it a second time depending on what the word is and the syllables. They can be a little bit difficult for him to pronounce, but we do understand him, you know. And each day, each week, each month, as we go along, he gets better and better. And as I told you before, he is in therapy, speech therapy, physical therapy, occupational therapy, and all of those three combined, they have brought him a far way, especially with physical therapy. His balance is a lot better. You know, he is able to walk more straight. Yeah, and you know, just being at home, being with Jadine, being with his other siblings, that gives him therapy as well, because everything Jadine does, he does. And sometimes, trust me, he's the leader sometimes too. It's not just him following Jadine. He has his time when he's being the head of what's going on too. But yeah, after watching the video, if there's anything I left out, if there's anything that you saw that you need clarity on, if there's anything that you would like me to talk about, please feel free to leave a comment, leave suggestions, you know. And I must say thanks for the supportive words. A lot of people commented, and you know, they're just cheering me on and telling me to be strong and everything, and I really appreciate it. One of my subscribers said to me the other night that people with special needs or especially abled people are special for a reason, because God created them special, and a lot of times where they're lacking, God allows them or gives them a talent or something to make up for that. Because what I didn't know is that Albert Einstein was specially abled, and we all know Einstein was one of the smartest persons in history. Well, he was autistic to the point where he couldn't even tie his lace, you know, and look at what God did to him. And it's the same thing with my son. He's challenged, and there are a lot of things that he struggles with, but any form of electronic that you put in front of him, you do not have to teach him how to operate anything. The phone, the tablet, the iPad, the laptop, the TV, as long as it's an electronic, I don't know, he cracks the code and he does his thing. I do not try to understand it. I'm just grateful, and I thank God every day that he is managing, he's coping, he's learning, and he's striving. And that's all I can ask for as a mom. So I'm about to close this video, and once again, I just want to say thank you to everybody who took the time out of their schedule to watch my video. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you to everybody who shared, who liked, you know. Just continue to stick with me, continue to spread the word. Please subscribe to the channel, guys. Don't just watch the video. Please subscribe, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. Thank you so much, and have a blessed Sunday.